Bagfuel, baby.
You mentioned about rapping, right? Here's an interesting thought. When Oskino said what he said about Hov, and you said Hov text you, right? I'm sitting there, why is he texting Joe? Not to say he shouldn't. And then that's
I should have never said that too.
Well, of course.
I should have never said that.
So here's my theory.
Again, see, and that's the problem with being in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with being in the moment.
Yeah.
In the moment, I'm talking to my niggas. You're like, hey, man. And it's like, you know better than that. I know better than that. I'm way too much of a vet to do them little games that these niggas play.
But your authenticity is what I think propels you past the normality of the bullshit, or even the people that are considered the dopest doing this.
Yeah, but it don't matter. That was
but it don't matter.
You don't mistreat the relationship like that.
Yeah, but Esso told me that Hov is dropping an album.
I heard allegedly.
That room has been there for years.
Can he get you out of retirement for one verse?
You know, that's a funny question. I don't know about that.
That's the first time I haven't heard you say definitively like no.
Well, anytime it comes to that, because this is not the first time somebody asked me that, I respect Hov's pen so much that I would never try to get out of bed not having rapped in 8 years and stand next to that.
Gotcha.
I would want to go through my rapper boot camp to get my pen back where I know it's at.
That makes sense.
And then say, all right, what's up? So if that happened, like if I was on my game and he called, oh yeah, let's get to it. I never run from that. But you ain't going, don't call me while my pen might be rusty. No. So I might turn that down.
What does it feel like to have an ill pen game and be widely respected and watch all of this other stuff go by? And I'm not talking about the young kids. I'm talking about seeing the older generation, the veteran rappers. Do you look at them saying, why are you still rapping? Should you have moved on to something else?
Yeah. Nah.
No?
I can't. And I feel a little bad because I know sometimes them niggas look at me and say, nigga, why are you not? That's my feeling on it.
Really?
Like, I watch the niggas that's my age in this shit doing it. And I envy that.
Really?
Y'all still going? Royce, you putting out an album again? Fucking Black Thought doing these niggas is my age, Styles P. Like, I'm looking at my peers, and y'all are still going. Niggas was just rapping in '97. Nigga, I was 16. Jadakiss, you still going? Wow.
Shit.
I didn't have that.
Oh, that's how you look at it.
I didn't have that. When I put the mic down, I was truly ready to put it down. I had to go have to fight with myself because it was all I knew how to do. But I was ready to go. I was tired of the touring. I was tired of the politics. I was tired of the blood, sweat, and tears you put into an album for niggas to listen to it and be done with it in a matter of minutes or an hour. Like I saw the game. I felt like Method Man felt. Like Method Man felt when he was on stage at Summer Jam.
Yeah.
And he doing some of the hardest shit ever in the world. And they staring at him like.
But you don't think it was because him and Red was doing routines?
No, I do not.
Really?
No, and I get passionate about the topic because I think Redman is one of the greatest MCs to ever live.
He is.
And his name just only get brought up when he's with Method Man. I don't like none of it. And Redman's they both just classy individuals. So Redman ain't never gonna say nothing. And Method Man said it in the classiest way he could, but I know that feeling. I know that feeling of, you just see the changing of the guard. Like you see not just the artist changing, but you see the business model changing, the record labels changing, and the fans changing, how we consume music changing, how we pay out for music change. You just see it all change before your very eyes. It would be like if Will Chamberlain was alive and looked at the game now. It's like, oh shit, there's a 3-point line. Oh, y'all ain't hand checking. Oh, like it would be a culture shock. Yeah. I think that's what some MCs my age feel like looking at it today. Culture shock. I didn't want to participate in that. I wanted to try to lend my voice, and I wasn't having a blast doing it, but I wanted to lend my voice to something different.
Were you ever scared about, I'm not saying on no shit like that, but you know, when you making money, you got people that rely on you, you want to keep making money, you want to keep living life. Were you ever worried or scared about making money when you decided to put your pen down?
No. The money wasn't the important part. I mean, how am I going to make a living?
Living, that's what I meant. Living, not the money, a living.
Yeah, but when I worked at Hot 97 ages ago, I was like, when I put the pen down, I'm going to broadcast.
Okay.
You already had the plan.
I knew I never thought that I would be unemployed somewhere. It's just, what does broadcasting look like in 2016?
Okay.
2015 at last time. I don't remember now. But what does broadcasting look like? It was 2016. I'm going to try this. Start this pod. I had already been doing some shit on my own in the computer, taping myself. I did radio. I thought by the time I retired that the radio seats would be vacant, but they never was.
And they don't let
Never
them
gonna be
go.
vacant.
That's the point. You got to learn that. You be like, oh shit, all right, this nigga gonna get out of there in 10, 20 years.
30, 50, he's dying on the throne. Pause.
So now what does that look like for you? Go start it yourself. And that's what I did.